Hello, hello. This is for you, right? This is for you right now. When sometimes, sometimes you don't know what you're going to do. Sometimes you don't know what to create. Sometimes you create for the sheer goddamn hell of it. And if that sounds like you today, then tune in because I sometimes do not know what to do. I sometimes go through times where I don't know what to create, and sometimes I create for the sheer hell of it. Like, because as a creative, we can have so many ideas, so many ideas. And sometimes when things aren't happening fast enough for us, the visions aren't coming through for us as fast or anything, we can do anything to fill that gap and fill that void rather than being patient and knowing that this is going to come to you. Because life isn't a checklist, right? And at the same time, we have checklists. We have to-do lists that sometimes need checking. But life is not a checklist. Sometimes we go through life like it is a checklist. And how many times have you found yourself stressed because you're trying to tick all the boxes by certain ages so you get all the stuff in life, but then at the end of it, you're kind of like going, this isn't really the life that I wanted or the life that I chose to have. Remember, right, because some visions that you have, some visions that you are dreaming of right now that, maybe change your life in some way. Some of the visions that you have right now, some of them may turn up out of nowhere. And I mean nowhere. Maybe you've had a vision that's been a long time coming. I mean, I have a vision. I have many visions, as many of you know. And one of those visions is to be a DJ. Ta-da! I've wanted to do it for quite some time. It's just been one of those dreams of mine. And over the last maybe few months or so, I've kind of thought, you know what, I really want to be a DJ. I did put myself forward to be a DJ and stuff. And I've kind of put it on the back burner. I've asked some questions to people. And it's weird how this thing just keeps coming up over and over again because I've been asking. I've been putting it out there. I've been quite patient over it. I've not been trying to fill the gap or fill the void with anything else. In fact, more than anything, I've probably tried to dodge the vision, so to speak. I haven't really put myself out there for the vision. However, it's really weird how these visions come to fruition. Because by taking action and having a conversation with someone, sometimes those visions then come to reality. I was put in contact, this is quite funny, I was put in contact with a guy who's got a recording studio because I actually went there to go and talk about something else, something that I had really passionate about and that I keep wanting to share with the world about, how we create our visions through transforming our health at the same time. So I was chatting to him about this and just talking to him. And by nearly the end of the conversation, I got all the information I needed to go away with. And my guides are going, ask him if he's got a DJ deck. Ask him if he's got a DJ deck. And I went, how do you have a DJ deck? And Chelsea went, yeah, I do. Because I DJed for ages and everything. Oh my God. I was like, oh my God. Anyway, cut a long story short, right? I'm going to go and DJ. How cool is that? So I'm going to go and DJ. Something that I wanted to do, a vision that I've had for over 20 years. Have never DJed in my life. Always played music, tuned into music and stuff. And now I'm going to go and DJ, which is really incredible. And I'm really excited. Just off the back of taking action of asking someone and listening to my guides and trusting in that moment. I want you to think of something right now, because my guides are like going, there's something that many people right now have had a vision that they've held on to for quite a long time. You are right now being asked to think of this big vision that you've had for a long time. Maybe you wanted to be a school teacher. Maybe you wanted to be a scientist. Maybe you wanted to be a nursery nurse or a nurse. Or maybe you wanted to leave some job and go start a career, traveling the world, doing whatever. Whatever it is, there is something right now. And recently you may have been, it's kind of like been popping up, again and again and again. Maybe you wanted to sing or be an actress or just start those things. Maybe you wanted to start something. And this has been a long time coming. You've been in your life and you've watched your children succeed or do it instead of you. Instead of you. And instead you've sat on this dream, you've sat on this vision, and you've watched your life kind of float by, and maybe you've done something else in return. And this doesn't mean that you need to maybe give up that something else. Maybe you love that something else that you're doing, but if you don't love it, maybe it is the catalyst to stepping out of it. But the thing is, sometimes you forget about that vision. Sometimes you put it on the back burner. But sometimes right now you are ending up in front of the right people at the right time to ask them how you get into that vision or how you need to step forward, or maybe they can help you in some way or something like that. I know that this video is for someone today, because by taking that action to ask someone, make that phone call, whether you need house repairs or whatever, is that stepping stone. Like in The Secret, if you've not read it already, people say, oh, you think it and it appears magically. Like, no, you may think it, but it may take you doing an action of some kind or some form. Maybe you need to reach out to a coach for something. Maybe you need to reach out to someone who's going to help you with your business in some way. It's in those actions that you realize your truest and wildest visions and dreams, right? And this is why I wanted to create this video today, because I didn't know what I needed to do today. And I didn't know what to create. And I created this for the sheer hell of it, right? But I created this because I know that someone right now needed to hear this. And now I'm going to go sit in patience. So this is what I'm taking action on today. And this is how my clients and myself manifest. Because sometimes we don't know what to do. And we don't know what to create. And sometimes we create for the sheer hell of it, and it turns out really amazing. Sometimes we just need to not feel the void and go and sit in patience. By sitting in patience, we end up in front of the people that we need to speak to. And we end up actually not just manifesting. I feel it's more than that. I call it visioning. Visioning and having those visions come true. So I'm going to leave it there for today. Hopefully it sounded all right, because I know it just sounded confusing to me as I said it. But I know someone will get it, right? And I'm happy to be misunderstood in what I'm saying. But I know someone will watch this and go, oh my gosh, yes. And if that's you, just give a like or a heart so more people who feel misunderstood with their words will get it as well. I know that. Anyway, I'm going to go for today. Have an amazing day, and I will see you very soon. If you haven't started your journey yet to locating the things that are holding you back, because whatever's holding you back in life, whatever challenges are coming up for you, are actually coming out in this piece of kit. And sometimes what we do is bypass it. And rather than bypassing it, we need to locate it, right? And you can start that journey today by locating it and knowing what it is that's stopping you from moving forward and taking that action. Like me taking that action today. That's what I was trying to get across. That's what I was trying to get across. I was trying to fill the void by doing other things rather than doing this video today, because I didn't know what to do for this video. I didn't know what to create. And sometimes I create for the sheer hell of it rather than like going, right, okay, this is what I wanted to do. And by doing this, I know that it's helping someone somewhere. Right, gonna leave it there. Have an amazing day. Don't forget, your visions are there for you.